Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for stopping by Moonlit Taroscope to get your April 2019 tarot forecast. This is a general reading, so it's going to be quite general, but you'll be able to, if you are relating to it, you're going to be able to apply it to some particular area of your life, okay? So I will be talking generally, and then occasionally I'll have specific messages come out for specific people that need to hear them. So this reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarius and Sagittarians, friends, lovers, cross watchers. You are welcome to watch as well. So my very first thought when I sat down to do your reading was empaths. I don't know what it is with Sagittarius. I did a video earlier this month where I felt some type of spiritual attack. I feel like that time is over. I feel like Sagittarians, that a lot of us are emerging from a dark place. And I don't know why I feel that way. Some of it has to do with my own life. But I am detaching myself from this reading. So I do believe it's a Sagittarian situation that's happening. I do know that, as you guys know, Jupiter has moved into Sagittarius. Jupiter is Sagittarian's ruling planet. So a lot of us are kind of right where we need to be. And right now, Jupiter is in our element of home. And so, in the area of home, the house, of our home life, our creativity, and all of these things. But I feel like for us, since we're such travelers, a lot of us are really owning our own selves and our own inner guidance. And a lot of us are feeling very empathic. By empathic, I mean you're feeling others' emotions. So I was not surprised when I pulled, as our crystal angel card, I pulled Moonstone. And again, it's pretty cool when this happens, okay? Because I was meditating on this and then I pulled this card. I love how she's emerging from darkness, okay? And her third eye is glowing. And the card reads, be aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. So this continues to be a theme for Sagittarius moving into April, that even though you're watching this reading, you have so many of the answers that you need already within yourself. It's just a matter of sometimes hearing them outside of your own head in order to sort of solidify stuff. I'm going to read this real quick. You're already highly intuitive, and this card aloud shows that your intuition is being taken to new levels. Be extra aware of your divine downloads, lots of downloads going on right now, which encompasses strong feelings, clear realizations, a sense of knowing, visions, dreams, and signs. Keep your mind clear and sober so that you'll notice your intuition. In addition to noticing, trust the feelings and knowingness about the meaning of the message. Your ego wants to second guess your insights. That's the important thing. There is a part of us that wants to say, no, that's not really true. No, this body language that they're giving off is not the truth. Instead of listening to their body language or listening to my inner psyche, I'm going to listen to the words they say. I think right now listening to what people says is not going to get you very far. This is about using your intuition, your gut, what have you. I also heard maternal instincts. So for some of you mothers, you need to trust your maternal instinct, as it is very, very off the charts right now. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to get into your reading. We're going to look at, this is a very simple 369 reading. This is going to be in regards to your recent past, how you're doing right now, and then moving into April. But keep in mind, time in tarot is very tricky. So the way I like to look at this reading is past, present, future. It could be your extreme past, your present as in tomorrow or last week, your future. Take it how it applies is what I'm saying. Take it how it applies. All right, so spirits that come from the divine white light. We've already got a card. What do we need to know about Sagittarius's recent past? Another one. One more card, please. One more card. Thank you. Okay. So we got The Ten of Cups. What a beautiful, lovely card. So, Knight of Wands in reverse. And the King of Swords. In the recent past, a few of you have been really enjoying a lovely home life, feeling of belonging. Some of you have children or even pets around. Everyone is feeling comfortable. I mean, this is the ideal card, right? To me, this is the Keeping Up with the Joneses card in the Rider-Waite. Like, they have their, 2 children, they're married, there's a rainbow, there's a river, there's a house. I mean, it's just beautiful energy of belonging and love. So yes, this is a beautiful card to see. You're loved. That's what I heard. You're loved. You're loved by the people around you. It could be family. It could be the family that you've chosen. Your pets. There's a feeling in your recent past of being adored. However, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse makes me feel like for some of you, you could have actually put your foot in your mouth. Open mouth, insert foot, I heard. Some of you may have said something too quickly or shared some wild information to people that don't really understand it with the King of Swords right here, where they're going, okay, I think you're a little nuts here. I don't necessarily understand your passion. And you're just like, well, you know what? I really don't care. I'm going to move forward anyway. But the King of Swords is very wise and is very knowledgeable. So I feel like in your recent past, there's been a balance that's been needed between being rash and passionate and then thinking things through in an intellectual way, in a way that makes sense. I just said the words, don't trust what people say, trust how they act. Yes, I get a feeling altogether, Sagittarian, that you may have really not been paying much attention to people's reactions around you at all. Now, I want you to be yourself and do your own thing. But I've learned over the years that it is important to connect with others around you as far as how they are receiving the information you're giving, because Sagittarius, you're known as being blunt. You know that. Very blunt. And saying exactly what's on your mind. Because I think as a Sagittarian, we know how to be subtle. We know how to be, I think especially in romance, we definitely know how to be enticing and seductive. However, in our everyday life, work, what have you, there tends to be a disconnect between noticing those subtleties in others. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense to some of you. Get out of your head, I guess is what I'm saying. Self-centered is not the word. I don't want to say self-centered. It's not self-centered, Sagittarius. It's let's step outside of our bubble and connect with other people and allow whatever their energy, their ideas, or their response to you enter your environment, enter your space, okay? It's time to connect. It is time to connect with others. It's just, you have been loved, but it's like, are you loved for are they watching you, or are you watching them and returning that love, I guess is what I'm getting. I know that you are, because you're a very loving person, but I feel like is there more of a need to express the love that you have for others in a way that they understand that goes beyond words. Okay. So I know you're a very generous, loving people. It's easy to get caught up in our head and our little fantasies. Very easy. Sagittarians are beautiful, sexy, feet on the ground, but definitely live in somewhat of a fantasy world in life, okay? So that is definitely something that has been coming up. All right, so I have a whole bunch of cards drop, but I have my 3. Okay, so for your present, the Ace of Swords in reverse. So ideas are not getting across. So you are having some amazing ideas. I think some of you are keeping them to yourselves for a reason. Maybe you're on this, in this process right now of trying to figure out how to get yourself across, your meanings across. Like it's a little difficult to communicate right now. Go away, bill collector. Go away. Okay. Next, we have the 3 of Cups. So connection. So I do feel like you guys are connecting with others right now. Some of you are in the process of finding your tribe. We have a beautiful 3. 3 is a fantastic number. So I'm happy to see that. And then our last card for our current is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So for those of you that are single, you may be struggling to connect with a new partner strictly because there is it. Give me a minute here. Let me use my intuition, you guys. I feel like right now in the department of romance or love, you're more inclined to connect with other people on a platonic level. And I feel like possibly your block to romance could be your inability to verbalize or intellectualize what it is you have to offer to yourself. This is about you, Sagittarius. It's not about what other people think or how other people feel when they're with you. Because I feel like I do get the impression that the way other people are responding to you is very positive. You're the one holding yourself back because you're getting these ideas, but they might seem quite oddball. And so you're really unable to release yourself from your bubble in order to connect. The Knight of Cups to me is like, is romance, is your romance coming in. These 2 cards are in reverse. So to me, it's almost like advice cards in your present is to, not spread yourself so thin. Maybe it's time for you to reflect and consult with your inner guides, your spirit guides, your angels, and say, what work do I need to do within in order to have a romantic connection? Because I want to see these flipped. This is what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a spark, what is that word? An epiphany of romance. But I think that you've been coming out of a dark place, okay, Sagittarius? And when you're coming out of a dark place, this may be something that you're protecting yourself from because and right now, just connecting with other people and feeling connected and not alone is really the best thing for you. And I think you're doing that. And I think you're doing a wonderful, beautiful job of it. Continue to go to parties, celebrations. Continue to, I found this, what is it, meetup.com. I know a lot of you have heard of it. Let's not just sit at home and talk to people on our computers or call our friends. Let's get out there and do something. Let's meet with people. And then maybe when the time is right, the romance will come through. Okay. Also, I think it's a good time to use that heightened intuition to focus it on yourself. Put a mirror up. and say, if I was myself's partner, what is it about myself that I would adore? Why would I adore? Other people do adore you. I'm just seeing a lack in the romance area, Sagittarius. Let's look at April moving forward, please. Can we please find out for Sagittarius, what, using this information do we have? How are we going to move forward into the month of April? How are we moving forward into the month of April for Sagittarius? Oh, the future is wanting to hide from us. Took me forever to get those cards out. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. The Chariot. Chariot's coming out for a lot of people. There's a lot of action going on. That's because we're moving into Aries season. And the Nine of Wands. So let me absorb these cards real quick. I heard screw playing by the rules. Like, forget playing. I'm tired of playing by the rules. I'm going to move forward. Even though I have this feeling of, I still see you looking at your past here. So there's lingering doubt as far as what it's going to take for you to move past and move through the darkness. But oh my gosh, Chariot, beautiful card. This card connects me with cancers. So if you know any cancers in your life, they may be instrumental to helping you moving out of this dark space. There can continue to be some things around you that aren't I'm going to look at this way. With the Ace of Swords in reverse in your present and the Five of Swords moving forward, let's just be careful that we don't get angry and not play fair. You may feel entitled because of your heightened intuition to play unfairly. But I don't see, this is not what brings you happiness, Sagittarius, and you know it. So you know better than this. So I don't think this is going to happen. I think sometimes these cards come out as warnings or advice or just say, hey, let's not go this direction, okay? This could also be other people, and this has been coming out for Sagittarius a lot, that are not playing fair with you. That is why it is so important to use your intuition instead of just words, using your ears and hearing what they're saying or reading what they're saying in their email. No, we need to use our guts. We need to use our intuition. Listen to it because it's the truth, okay? It's more true than the words that's coming out of their mouth, whatever that means for anybody, all right? I still see moving into April some wounded warrior, looking into the past, feeling sad. I don't necessarily think this is negative. I think it's just the process of grieving and moving on and letting go of whatever this old passion was. This may be what we need in order to find romance, is to continue the grieving process of whatever passion it was that we recently lost or that took us into a dark place, okay? But what I am most focused on right now is the Chariot is moving forward. What a beautiful blessing for the Chariot to come out for us, Sagittarius. We really need this. We need movement, okay? It's been too long. It's been too rough. We've been sitting in the dark for too long. Before I go, this video is running a bit long. I'm just going to go ahead and pull one playing card, see if there's further advice for the Chariot. We have any further advice for the Chariot? Moving into April, definitely making moves, taking action, using our intuition, continuing to grieve the past, but in a positive way. Remember, 9 of Wands, we're almost to 10. We're almost there. All right, that's it. Confession of feelings. Two of Diamonds. Beautiful card. Two of Diamonds brings me to this. It just kind of brings me to this, okay? We aren't quite ready for this, but we're on our way, okay? We are on our way, okay, to moving forward, getting real, not just with ourselves, but with others. I feel like a lot of you are confident within not confident, but secure within yourself. You just don't know how to share that with others. Okay. Anyway, Sagittarius, this is one of those readings where I really don't understand a lot of the words that I'm saying. I feel like many of them are guided. So I really hope this resonates with you. If it does, please let me know down in the comments below. Like, share. This is a new channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me at moonlittarotscope@gmail.com. I'll always do discounts for my first time clients. And I am also just wanting to let you know I'm working on a new sprinkles. I want a cupcake. Just kidding. I'm working on a new single spread I'd like to launch this month, specifically for people that aren't in relationships. So please look forward to that. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. Have an absolutely beautiful April. Enjoy the spring. Enjoy Easter or whatever you celebrate. Plant some flowers. Go buy yourself a baby puppy. Embrace the spring. And I love you very much. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.